Wait, you said Ultra, Screaming
Yeah, there's
Eagles,
the Disc
and
Ultras, Screaming Eagles, and the Bada Brava. And like they by far are like the craziest of the three. Fucking my friend was like on Instagram, like he follows them, so he's like looking at what they were doing
Uh
at
huh.
like 9 o'clock, or I'm pretty sure it was 9 o'clock. They were already pre gaming for the game, which started at 1 o'clock, 5 hours before, or 4 hours. I can't do math. Yeah, 4 hours before the game started, they were just fucking ready. And this is one man. I I don't know if it's mean to say, but he kind of looks like a hobbit. But
Okay.
man, he gets the people going. Like he is the playmaker of the fans. But fuck, does he look like Bilbo Baggins?
It's provocative. It gets the people going.
Yeah, like he's shirtless with sunglasses. He's got the build of a hobbit, but man, he fucking works
He's
it.
got the build of a hobbit.
I mean, that's the only way I can put it. He's got like a fucking, like, like a hobbit body going. But I mean, he works with what he got.
That's like the most condescending way to say that. You've got a body, a hobbit body.
He looks like a hobbit. What do you want me to say? He's got a dad bod? No, he doesn't. It's a fucking hobbit.
All right, Brandon.
Whatever. He was a cool guy. He gets the people ready to go. I got drenched in beer, so there's that too.
You got drenched in beer.
Yeah, whenever we score a goal, we throw the beer.
Why?
Why the fuck not?
Because you paid a lot of money for that.
Well, we drink most of it, and then like the little that's left, we just throw.
Oh, okay.
It's not like we buy a $12 beer, don't drink it, and then just throw it. That's just
pour
fucking
it on
stupid.
yourself and like shake it off.
I'm
like
sorry,
wrong.
you didn't explain the tradition. You said you got a beer and then you threw the beer and
I'm
got
sorry.
drenched
Okay.
in beer.
Yes, we get a beer, we drink most of it, and then we throw it whenever we score a goal.
You didn't say you were throwing the dregs of a beer. You said you were throwing a beer.
We throw like
And I'm like, stadium prices, that is not worth it.
maybe like a fifth or a sixth of the beer, so that's like $2 per throw.
$2 per throw.
Yeah, $2 for a sixth of the beer, because those beers are fucking expensive.
Yep. Stadium prices.
Yeah.
Well, some stadiums, stadium
Mo-
prices.
Most stadiums, come on.
Yeah. I think right now it's pretty much just Atlanta, and Houston's basketball is really into cheap beer now too.
Yeah. Well, anyways, uh, Alex, you've been keeping up at least, right? With the animes.
Yeah,
That's what
sure.
we're here for.
That's
Yeah.
what we're here for.
Fuck
Is it?
sports. Who watches sports anymore, except for kind of me and Nick?
Yeah, who watches sports anymore? What fucking nerds watch sports?
Right? Fucking Chad losers.
Shout out back in the day when fucking playing fantasy football was a nerd thing to do.
Well, fucking all the nerds are winning right now because they all just use fucking statistical models to fucking win their games.
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
Well, now they have now they have gambling based fantasy football.
Yeah, and people have made bank.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought that was the whole point of fantasy.
Not
Well,
really.
well,
It's
no,
more
but now
like-
it's like organized gambling.
Oh,
Before it was like an informal, like you and your buddies, and everybody would put in like $5. Now it's like compete with hundreds of other people for $1,000 or more.
yeah,
oh,
one of those
okay.
was like a huge.
I thought that was day one.
Nah,
It's like,
No.
I
okay.
forgot what it's called, but there's like a huge website that like is really big about advertising on like podcasts and like YouTube stuff. I don't
It's
know what
either
it's called.
FanDuel or DraftKings. They're the two
DraftKings.
fucking most annoying advertisers in existence.
Well, it's definitely both of them. I've always heard fucking ads for all of them, for both of them.
There was like I want to say 2 or 3 weeks a couple years ago that like people didn't know how to regulate it because it was so like weird of a concept.
Yeah.
And so for like 2 or 3 weeks in the NFL, they bought like so much fucking advertising space. It was awful. Like they had banners in the stadiums. The announcers had to talk about the like FanDuel or DraftKings or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck it was.
all the
They had
fucking
like
time.
2 commercials every commercial break. It was driving me insane. And so watching them get hit with like a ban for like a year and a half I was so happy. Cuz I just wanted them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they got pretty fucking annoying after like the second time you heard it.
Yeah. And then
But-
they went away for a while.
Anyways, Banana Fish, Sasuke no Tenchi, and Grand Blue.
Yeah.
Alex, you haven't been on the podcast for a while. What would you like to start talking about first? I fucked
Before we
that
begin
sentence
that,
up.
welcome.
Welcome back. My name is Brandon. I can't talk right now.
Nick, I can talk, but I probably will fuck it up anyways.
Oh,
I'm Alex. I can talk, but I probably won't so much.
Yeah, fuck you, Alex.
Alright,
Anyway.
where are we starting? Which of the three?
Alex gets to choose.
Angels, sure.
All right. Nick, you do this because I completely forgot.
Okay, so we begin with a little bit of a tie-in to last episode where it reminds you that we are in the middle of a witch trial and has been sentenced to burn to death on the cross by the priest.
Yes.
At which point we go so far off the script.
Hold on one
As
moment.
the father.
Is it safe to say that the only two plot points I remember is her going up to B1, which is the last thing that happens, and then she has a flashback to something that's important. That's the only thing I remember. Everything before that is like still the trial, and them still bumblefucking around to get to the fucking.
You're
end.
not wrong.
Well, kind of.
That's
She has
what
a flashback up on B1.
Yeah,
really.
she has a flashback. Yes, she does. I thought she did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. She
Yeah.
does.
It's also an important
Flashback in the elevator before they get to B1.
Is it in the elevator? Oh,
Yeah,
yes, it's in the
elevator.
elevator
Right before
They get off, and she's like, "Oh, I'm never telling him this," and blah blah. And we'll get.
I thought you meant like the after the credits scene, where I don't think there's a flashback in that.
Oh, there's an after credit scene.
It's not really important.
Oh, whatever. Then.
He just walks. It's just Zach slowly walking down the hall while Rachel is like, "Please no, please no, please no." And that's basically all it is.
Oh, okay. So it's like to build up to the next episode.
Yeah, and
Okay.
like something tense is about to happen. Rachel knows what's on this floor is what it's implying.
Oh, once again, her parents.
Probably her dead
And-
parents.
And maybe Zach's parents.
Zach's parents.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah. The laws of anime. If somebody's hair color is the same as somebody else's hair color, they're either the same person or related.
I wasn't crazy, right? Like, they might be siblings. Yes?
They very well could be.
Okay, yeah.
His well, okay, maybe not siblings.
I don't know, because that dude definitely, well, half siblings,
But
maybe.
that dude wasn't his dad.
Oh, you're right.
It wasn't. Yeah.
That's, well, no, because he talks very, non-affectionate, like, very distant about who his mom is. Like, he doesn't call her his mom. He calls her the woman who gave birth to me. So I don't think it's incorrect to say that he wouldn't call his dad either, or like the guy who made me. He'd probably say, "Oh yeah, that one dude that was going out with my mom, or with the lady who gave birth to me." It could still be his parents, both of them.
It could be, but like that's such a weird way of saying it, because it implies like he has no other connection to Zach. Like if that was
Yeah.
Zach's dad, I would expect him to be like, you know, that was that dude who was beating up me and that lady who gave birth to me. Or like I don't know how to put it. Like I just felt like if it was his dad,
too
they would have made
distant?
it more overt.
Okay. I don't know. I still think that might be his dad, but
I thought it was his stepdad.
Yeah, I think it's like a
Yeah.
stepdad kind of thing.
It's most likely that, but I don't think the possibility of him being his dad is out of the question. I think that's still a possibility, and the fact that they're actually like siblings.
Yeah. Because what was it? It was like it was the guy who was seeing the woman who gave birth to me. Something
Yes.
convoluted like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
And then Rachel, I guess we'll say this, but she sees I guess the guy who looks like the dude who set Zach on fire, like stabbing, I guess, her mom.
Yes, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's what's happening.
Chances are, I'm gonna guess that fucking Rachel's like, "Oh, you gotta set the kid on fire. I don't like that kid." And the dad's like, "Oh, sure, why not?" That's
I
the lie.
think Rachel would be a little bit too young for that.
I mean, it's a fucking anime. Like, I'm gonna guess that's what fucking happens.
God commands you to set that kid on fire. The dad. That sounds like a logical thing to do.
Yes, I mean, he's fucking crazy. He killed his mom.
I mean, if God says so, okay.
I don't want to be right,
I don't think you are this time.
Okay.
I really don't.
but am I not right about the parents being on the first floor for B1? Like, I think that's still at least true.
I mean, yeah, but that we've been saying that forever because that's
Yeah.
super predictable. Her parents had to come up at some time. They've been a plot point this entire time. It's not exactly
It's
surprising
not
that
really
they're
a
on
plot
B1.
point, but more of a
I mean, they're a narrative object. They've
Yes.
existed in the story since the beginning.
yes. Although just to be a little pedantic, that's not a plot point. That is just just a thing of the narrative.
Okay.
Like an important piece of the puzzle. It's not a plot point just yet.
Regardless.
And
Brandon's
irregardless,
pedantic. Fucking kill yourself in real life. Fall in a pit, die screaming.
I fucking care about that word so much.
It's annoying. We made a new word to mean the same thing as the other word.
But it means the opposite.
It
But
doesn't.
no.
It means the same thing.
Irregardless.
But no, Brand's like, no, this
Regardless
is my
and
word.
regardless have the same definition.
Oh. Usually I think like adding the ear makes it just the opposite, and everyone's just been using it the wrong way the entire time.
You would think,
Yeah.
but that is not true.
I mean, I
Irregardless and regardless. I think irregardless has two definitions. One where you're right, and the other one where it is exactly the same definition as regardless. Because
Okay.
people have been misusing it, that they just made it an official word
So-
to be used the same way as regardless.
okay, so it literally means the opposite and the same thing.
Yes, it means both things.
All right.
I think I looked it up, and it has both those meanings now.
Okay.
Because people are fucking stupid. That's why I
You
hate
know.
that word.
So I was right.
Amazing.
Yeah, people.
The more you know.
I don't know why people even fucking used it. Whatever.
To sound fancy.
But all right.
Well, because I feel like people think they need to have like the, because regardless means not regarding,
yeah.
and so they feel like they need the ear, which implies not,
I mean, I'll be
onto
honest.
regardless to mean not regarding.
Because,
I
yeah,
have-
English class.
Well, here's the thing. I haven't heard anyone actually use irregardless. Like seriously.
I don't know if I've ever heard somebody use irregardless seriously, but I know a lot of people say irregardless after I say regardless.
Regardless, I mostly hear from Nick.
You used it wrong.
Regardless?
I mean,
No. He's saying I say the word regardless the most. That's where he hears it the most.
I thought you said regardless.
Put it in
comma.
quotes. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like in quotes, regardless, referring to the word.
yes.
He mostly hears from me.
Diction. How does it work? I don't fucking know.
And every person I have given my spiel to about irregardless and how I hate the word, every time I say regardless, they will immediately go irregardless, and I want to strangle them.
Irregardless, going forward with the story. Shut the fuck up, Nick. Nobody cares about your spiel about the fucking words.
We literally just went on the entire tangent, and now you're saying nobody cares.
Oh my god, my throat's gonna be on fire tomorrow.
Drink some tea.
No, fuck you.
Brendan, very aggressive today. Brendan came in very aggro to today.
Is this not what I do normally, though?
I mean, this is like an aggressive amount of aggro.
Not right out the gate.
It takes a little bit to build up. It takes
Yeah.
an annoying voice to actually get to this point.
Oh man, when I saw that, I was like, she
Wait,
strikes
saw what?
again. Oh, when
Oh, the fucking prisoner?
bitch chick came back, yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like, ah.
I definitely went. Actually, no, I didn't go on like a rage because I was just so fucking
No, you
tired of it.
Really?
I was just
Brendan
fucking
was
done.
defeated.
Yeah, I was just done.
Defeated by that episode. It was awesome.
Insert voice joke here. Number 2. Anyways, yeah. So that's what
That was
happens
glorious.
in Sasuke no Tenshi. We figured out that there's some relationship between Rachel and Zach that we don't know about.
The potential for a relationship.
Yeah, it might be familial, it might be some different type of relationship, but there is a connection between them before Rachel was in the tower or basement or whatever the fuck it's called.
Also, I don't know if Rachel has now gone crazy or was crazy before, but Zach is now apparently God.
I mean, yeah, she was kind of always crazy. Oh my god, when she fucking said, "Oh, Zach, you're my god," I like let out an audible sigh and took off my headphones.
I didn't
And had to
know.
take a walk.
I didn't know what was happening the entire episode. Because first it was like the father was like, "I am the closest thing to God. Worship me." I'm like, "What the fuck is happening right now?"
It's like,
And here's the thing, like the moment she says Zach is my god, he's like, okay, well, that's all right. Go to the first floor. I don't care anymore. He gives up so fucking easily.
He does.
I mean, to be fair, he doesn't really give up until after she breaks out of his hypnosis, which, from the looks of it, is the only thing he's got. And then she has a knife.
Yeah.
He's always like he's gonna be like, "Fight me, IRL," while she's holding a knife.
You know, it's a very good. Well, what the fuck's she gonna do? Stab him? She's like 5 foot.
What you gonna do? Stab me?
Man who was stabbed. What of the day?
This just in. Man was stabbed. His last words. What are you gonna do? Stab?
I still hate that couple. Like, that kid was 10 years old. Just slap the shit out of him. You've got a cane. Hit them with the fucking cane. God damn it. I have a strong word to say about that.
Okay. In defense of Zach is my god.
I saw a comment about that. And
You
I was
did? Aw,
really hoping
damn it.
that wouldn't fucking happen.
You was hoping it was out of context.
No, I wasn't hoping it was out of context. I was just hoping that line wasn't in the fucking show.
Okay. But like, since like her whole thing is like about God and everything, and like how she wants death, it's like, sure, that makes sense. Gods don't want to give you death.
Yeah, I'd say, it makes sense.
So it's like,
She's
sure,
beginning to idealize Zach.
because he's the only one that could give her what he wants.
Well, she also feels like he's not a liar, which is something she has like trouble dealing with. That fact that she's lied. So that's another reason. Like, she's beginning to really idealize Zach. That's what I at least got from this episode. Like, right now, it's basically reached its pinnacle, and it's another reason why she just doesn't want to tell Zach the truth, because it'll make him not her god. Right,
and especially since I wonder if she wouldn't have seen the flashbacks. There's no way she could know that they have a relationship.
No,
unless Brandon's right.
No, the flashback we saw was her flashback. That was her remembering stuff.
Well, no, but she didn't see Zach's flashback.
Oh, no, not that. Sorry. Yeah. That,
like, Zach remembered getting set on fire by that guy, and then she remembered seeing maybe that same guy stabbing somebody, but they don't know that they were both thinking about maybe the same guy.
Yes.
Unless you were right and Rachel knows Zach and knows that guy knows Zach.
Well, I think I don't know if it's 100%, but she might know something. Like, she might be connecting the dots and think that, like, she has some connection with Zach. I think that's what she's thinking about right now, is there is some connection. She doesn't know what it is, and she's trying to figure it out.
Okay.
But, like, here's the thing. So she knows stuff that she's at least not showing to the viewer. There's definitely some stuff that she knows. Like, back when she, like, died in, like, the first episode when she, like, became dead inside. She had an epiphany. We don't know what, like, that was. We don't know what she remembered.
Good point, yeah. She definitely, she had some sort of, like, PTSD flashback in Dr. Danny's lab in the first episode that we didn't get to see. Fuck Danny, I'm glad he's gone.
No, he's not gone. He's gonna come back.
Brandon. Let him be gone, Brandon. Let him be gone.
I want him to be gone. I have no fucking trust that he's actually gone. He's gonna come back, he's gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna go on a trade again about how his voice is fucking awful again. I am speaking with my hands. That is how much I hate this guy.
So free.
I am Synergy-kun right now.
Synergy-kun. Good enough name as any for that kid.
God.
Me and my friend were trying to come up with company names, and if I ever start a company, it's going to be called Synergy Industries Digital Systems.
Synergy Industries Digital Systems.
I don't know what I do, but it sounds corporate.
I was about to say, what do you do?
It sounds corporate, and that's all that matters.
I don't think that is all that matters.
I was hoping.
It is.
I think the problem is I don't know if it's a good company name, but it's a great thing to have in your mission statement for a company.
What do you do? Systems, digital, industry, synergy.
Synergy.
Boom. Hire us.
Like, that would be a great mission statement for a company, I feel like.
What do you do? Whatever we want.
Our goal is to provide synergistic data systems, whatever you said, industry to the industry. There you go. That's the start to your mission statement.
What we actually do is we start up, we cash in, we sell out, and then we bro down.
I heard you typing. I'm going to assume you had to look it up so you got it right.
Shut up! I don't like South Park that much that I remember everything about it.
You
That's
just
our-
watched the same 10 episodes.
4-point plan. Yo, Butter's Bottom Bitch is one of the best episodes in South Park ever.
Butter's Bottom Bitch.
Don't at me.
Was it
At me.
Camp? What?
Camp-
Camp Autism.
No, Camp Titicaca.
Oh god.
Fucking what was it? It wasn't Camp Titicaca. It was Camp Tardy, I think. Oh my god, what was it? Camp Tardy Caca. No, not the shark again. Shut up, Mimsy. I don't like that episode because of the camp. I like that episode because of Tally's intervention.
Okay, yeah, true.
I fucking love Tally. Come on, let's go to the supply store. Oh my god. So that was Satsuki Tenchi. We will hopefully find out more about it in next episode. But we have about 5 episodes left. Yeah, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So about, 5. I said 12, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
The opposite of 16 minus 12 plus 1 is how many episodes we have left. 5.
You're on a roll today.
Shut up, Alex.
Wait. What?
Yeah, there's 16 episodes.
You said the opposite of 16 minus 12 plus
Excuse
1.
me, it was the opposite, comma, the rest of that. The comma's important. I didn't enunciate the comma.
Enunciate the comma very well. You sort of flowed into it, and so I was trying to figure out what the opposite of 16 minus 12 plus 1 was.
That would just be
That would
negative
be...
1 plus
No.
12 minus...
It would be 1 over 5.
What? Depends on what you mean by opposite. Either, you negative
Well, I
everything,
assumed you
or-
meant the inverse.
That's the inverse, not the opposite.
Okay, so then the opposite...
Then you negative 5.
Well, then I guess it... Oh, fuck, this is way too much math for way too late at night.
Whatever.
I was about to start getting into, like, it depends on where you put the parentheses for the opposite.
This is true. This is very true.
It doesn't matter that much.
Anyways,
For the title card of today's podcast, you should just have that equation.
Hem does.
No, the numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Anyways, Banana Fish. Today was a smaller episode. I think it only took place in Ash's apartment, right? Just about.
It took place in Ash's apartment. A little bit of Papadino's burned down house.
More like just a scene.
Yeah.
So what happens
And
is
another scene in
The
some
condo.
Charlie's apartment, I think is whose apartment it was.
yeah, Charlie, and then we get to the condo at the very end.
Yeah.
But this episode starts with Ash finally getting to the apartment. Him basically just fucking crashing because he just killed some motherfuckers and is really tired. So
That lit his friend on fire.
Yeah.
Viking funeral
well,
styles.
he killed him, then lit his dead friend on fire. He didn't kill his friend with the fire. He just killed him with the gun.
Yeah.
It's important.
Viking funeral. Well, exactly. He lit him on fire, Viking funeral
Yes,
styles.
like-
Some nice Kung Pao chicken.
Oh my god. God damn it, Alex. God damn it, Alex.
I
I'm
mean,
going to cut that out now.
why you to cut that out?
Why?
I'm actually not.
Of
We've gone
everything that
so
we've said,
far without cutting shit out. Why do that
Why do
now?
you draw the line there?
Don't make fun of Kung Pao Chicken.
You don't make fun of Kung Pao chicken. Brandon feels strongly about the Kung Pao chicken family name.
General Tso's chicken. Anyways. Yeah, we start up his apartment. He gets there, immediately crashes. We get, AG waking the tiger, because apparently everyone's too much of a fucking pussy to wake him up. But, not AG, because
He's doing something, Brandon. Be proud of your boy.
he needs to fucking do something, apparently, and that just wakes someone up. I hate AG so much.
Why do you hate AG this time?
Hate AG!
Nobody did anything.
Exactly!
Why are you upset with my boy?
No, my boy, our boy is shorter, and he's dead, Nick.
He's dead, Brendan.
He's
You have
dead.
to let him go. We had to have a new boy. We grieved last episode and didn't elect a new boy.
My new boy is the ghost of
Shorter.
not shorter, fucking the other kid. The black kid who died in the second episode.
Token?
Oh.
Wasn't Token.
Come on, Alex.
Wasn't it another S name?
Charlie?
I
Charlie?
want to
No.
say his name was Shanks, but I don't think it was Shanks.
No.
No, it was not Shanks.
Fuck. What was that kid's name? I think you're right. I think it was an S name. I don't
Whatever.
remember.
Shanks. Shanks was my boy. Shanks Ghost is my boy right now. He's not dead. I believe he'll come back.
I thought your boy was Kunai with Chain, Chinese replacement kid.
All right,
Ah.
Kunai with Chain. We didn't see
Kunai
this
with
episode
Chain.
though. Yeah, Kunai with Wire.
Kunai with Wire.
Fucking
Yeah.
man
Good
just
point.
taking fucking names. But yeah, going
I
forward.
don't know if he was taking names, but he was taking hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we have AG and Ash, share some stories, mostly Ash sharing some stories. We also have, them drinking some coffee. AG making apparently a fucking awful sandwich. How did he fuck up a sandwich? I don't fucking know. But apparently, whatever AG did, he fucked it up anyways. So fuck him.
We also had not shorter, but Ash's gang being slightly racist and getting sushi for the Japanese kid because they thought that was what he would like.
That's more of like an ignorance sort of thing. I mean, they're not educated. They're living on the streets. They're like, fuck it, why not? But yeah, they got sushi. It's probably gas station sushi, so they have the runs now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw those cartons. I was like, ooh, gas station sushi.
Yeah, don't fucking do it. Like, of all the things you could do, that's the last thing you should do. Is get gas station sushi. I'm gonna call
It's
back
one of the
to-
3 things you never do.
What's the other 2?
You never ask a woman if she's pregnant, and you never kick to Devin Hester.
Yes. Unless you've got some massive balls, then
it was
ask
a-
whatever
it
woman
was a-
if they're pregnant. Get ready to get yelled at. By
That's true.
everyone. Moving forward, we see that Ash has some uber hacker skills, or he just wrote down the password because Papadino's old and probably has his password written down somewhere in his fucking room like a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, I think that's absolutely what it was implying. I
Right?
don't think it was implying that Ash had any uber hacks or skills. I think it was Papadino is dumb as fuck and uses the same password for everything.
What? Okay, I know that password. Is it the same password on a sticky note on the mirror? Yeah. Who else could have gotten to it? Literally all the male prostitutes who you fucking take to your fucking room, you idiot. God. See?
He's got like a fucking 19-room mansion, but he's like, which room should I go to? The one with my password in it, probably.
See?
That's a good room.
Look, if AG did some investigating when he was stuck in that room and found the sticky note of the password, that would have made me like him more because he was actually, did something to progress the story and help Ash out. But no, instead he's sitting on the bed waiting to get raped. Man, fuck AG.
Papadino does his business in there, and then he does his business in there. But yeah, so then Ash reroutes a whole bunch of money out of accounts.
Goose. Yeah, the Goose account.
The Goose accounts,
Which
which
is-
are a whole 6? No. How many letters are in Goose?
Come on,
5?
dude, 5.
I see. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
It's
So-
I think one of them is Georgia. The country.
The country
Georgia.
of?
The country of Georgia. Yes.
I'm willing to believe that.
There's a country called Georgia.
One of the O's was in like Latin America,
There
South
were
America
2 in Latin
region.
America.
Well, one of them was definitely in South America. One of them was like closer to the border between
Ecuador? I think it was Ecuador. I think that's what the E was.
I think so.
I don't know the G though. What was it? I don't think it was Georgia. There were 2 O's. I think one of the O's was in Eastern Europe.
I think so.
I think S might have been Serbia or Sweden. No, Switzerland, because they have those privacy laws.
Maybe. One of
Who
them
the
was
fuck
off
knows?
in like that whole, what I would essentially call Stan country, Stan land. It was in that area. I don't know which letter it was, but it's in one of those fucking just Stan states that nobody recognizes.
Yeah. So Azerbaijan. That doesn't end in the Stan. I was going to say Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
That's Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan Stan. Ooh, looks like Alex, you're struggle busting there with the internet, right?
Huh? Nah, I accidentally clicked off.
No, what a fucking idiot.
But yeah, so Ash reroutes a whole bunch of money, and then he does the only thing that could be vaguely described as Uber hacks or Nova skills in sending a whole bunch of false sell notices to financial institutions to try and essentially short the stock on Papadino's company.
Yeah,
I guess.
What she does successfully, the stock goes down.
Right. Which, I mean, there's some sort of like financial logic there that I don't think works out. You
Whatever.
can't sell stock that doesn't exist.
Okay. So no. So what you can do is you can play the market so that you say that you're gonna sell a bunch of this stuff, and then people start selling it because they don't want the stock to go down. So there's definitely some stuff that's real there they can definitely do. Insider trading is kind of what happens there. When there's some news that's gonna break out that for sure is gonna stock or drop the stock. You sell before that, and that's kind of what he was doing. Was having some sort of a paranoia or some seeding some distrust in that stock to have people sell it out. That's what I think he was doing.
I would believe that, but the problem with just like if you just submitted a whole bunch of sell orders at a certain price to try and get the market to crash on that stock, you can't just sell nothing because somebody has to buy it for the to go through.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I can sell a stock at whatever the fuck price I want. If nobody's buying it, then I'm not making anything off of it.
Let it be known that we actually have no experience in selling stocks.
I have zero. Well, I do know that.
Or financial information.
Yeah, don't listen to me on any stock buying thing, but I do know that if you want to sell a stock, somebody does
someone
actually have to buy it from you.
Yeah.
I do understand that much about the market.
Our only financial advisor is not here right now because he's being a fucking bitch. Jeffrey!
Bitch. Jeffrey.
Tell us what we're wrong about.
Tell me.
Do my taxes next year.
Do my taxes for exposure.
Yeah. I won't pay you anything, but you'll get experience. Man, fuck those guys. So yeah, Ash buys a condo, makes Charlie buy... Not Charlie. Is it Charlie?
No.
Max.
No.
He makes Max buy it as his pretend father, who sports now a good mustache. I gotta say, that works on him.
It does. He grew that mustache out of nowhere.
I think it's a fake mustache.
I'm hoping it's a fake mustache, or there was a significant time jump that we missed.
That's what I was thinking. Is that a fake one? Is that a real one? Because, I'm pretty sure it was only, a day. This episode is a day.
Sure. A day, or, it's maybe 2, but I don't even think it's that many. I think it's 1 day.
So, yeah, we finally get his condo. It's right across, the shell company for Papadino. I'm just going to call him Dino because Papadino's fucking weird.
Okay, so I don't think it's Papadino's company. Really? I think that's the Mafia.
Isn't that part of Dino, though?
Dino is a member of the organization. I think that's the organization's headquarters.
Yeah. I thought he was, the head honcho.
No, it does not sound like he's, the head dog.
His area, probably.
Okay. Yeah, he's a sub-don, but it sounds like there's the big guy that, when Ash stole all that money, he screwed over the whole family.
Okay.
And that's why Dino has to go back to, I think, Italy.
Corsica, because they're the Corsican Mafia.
Yeah. To go back to talk to, the original, founders about what happened. So I think that's, the overall, New York, America's headquarter for the Corsican mob.
Okay. And Corsica is a French region, French-owned.
Yes, it's a French island off the coast of Italy.
Well, technically, it's also the coast of all the country around it, but yes, it's
True.
mostly for the most part, it's a lot of Italian culture. But yeah, it is technically French.
Okay. I always forget that.
Yeah, because Corsica is where Napoleon was banished to after
Okay.
his second time being a dictator. They were like, yo, fuck off to Corsica. And he's like, okay, I only gave you
Go die
everything.
there.
Yeah.
And then lost it all in Russia.
Ugh, fucking, yeah. Never wage a land war with Russia. It's a rookie mistake.
It's one of the 3 greatest follies.
Yeah. One of them is, asking a pregnant woman if she's actually pregnant. Or asking any woman if they're pregnant.
The other one is getting engaged in a game of chance with a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Yeah. Inconceivable!
I do not think that word means what you think it means. I love the movie.
It's a great movie, yeah. So, book within a book within a book. Really?
Does it go that deep?
I think so.
Okay, I'm willing to believe that.
It's the grandfather reading The Princess Bride, or the Princess Bride.
Yeah.
But The Princess Bride itself, that book he's reading, is annotated with different, it's annotated. So he's also reading the annotations. So it's not really a book within a book, it's more like a book within a book that has extra stuff within it. It's weird.
Okay.
But, like,
Sure.
it's, I think, 2 layers of meta.
I'm willing to believe that.
Yeah. Regardless, great fucking movie.
It is a great movie. It's Andre the Giant in his prime.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Banana Fish today was the story of 2 men in an apartment together, and that was basically everything that happened.
Oh, to get a visitor from some black dude who sells them weapons? That guy was cool.
The
In like thinking about Brandon wanting AG to be involved in, the story. When that black guy showed up with all those guns, I was really expecting when Ash threw him the jade pebble worth 400,000. I was expecting he was gonna be like, "Hey, give my friend a gun too."
Oh my god. Well, no, he got all the guns.
Did you get all of them?
Yeah, I mean, a gun doesn't cost $400,000.
Yeah, but Ash is also stupid.
This is true, but I think he got the smorgasbord of guns.
Okay.
I think.
He just wanted the whatever 357 mag.
Specifically,
Yeah.
he wanted that one. Oh, but yeah, I was hoping AG would get a fucking gun, so at least he could at least defend himself. But he's not asked to do all the work. He's just there. He's there to watch
Pretty
stuff.
much. Did you hear how uncomfortable he was when he was having his fucking talk to himself afterwards, where he's like, "One of you is the real Ash. Is it you who's covered in the world of gunpowder and blood?" I mean, it sounds so edgy and angsty.
Or he's both people because people can be more than one thing. Whatever. Apparently, although AG apparently has some demons, we don't know about them yet, but apparently he's a fucked up motherfucker. According to eBay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
eBay had the whole talk about AG, he's not the good kid you think he is.
That's right, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for AG to get a gun and just start capping some motherfuckers. But that's not gonna happen.
It's not. You will wild before we get there.
Get some grills. Give him a golden gun. Fuck it.
Get 2 golden guns
it
they got
is.
from... Go ahead.
It is set in New York in the 80s/2010s, so if you got some grills and some saggy pants, it would make sense.
Well, anyways, let's move on to Grand Blue.
Grand Blue. It's a diving anime.
Well, I mean, they actually dived this time.
I know, I'm saying it not facetiously. It was actually a diving anime.
It was diving. Friends are still being shitty to each other.
I'm just reminding the audience that this was a diving anime.
Yes, and it was...
What we had today was actually what it was supposed to be about from the beginning.
Yeah, that was front and center. The
There've been
diving part.
3 episodes where they actually dive now?
Yeah, and they all look like garbage. Well, that's... Okay. All of the episodes look like garbage.
Yeah. I'm not even willing to say they look significantly more like garbage than in any other episode, because that implies some of them look good.
Yeah, especially the girls in this episode looked really off. There were some
everything
shots.
about this episode looked off.
Yeah, god damn it. I mean, at least the comedy was still there, because one of the first jokes that happens is fucking Keiki's just running across the beach with this picturesque landscape, and then we pan out and see just the guys dicks flying around, just running with her. But we don't
Dicks
actually.
hanging freely in the wind.
The Johnsons ready to conquer the sky.
Uh,
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Arasol,
delicious.
Young.
안녕하세요.
Sorry, that was Alex's parents talking.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
may or may not be here at the moment.
So
Probably not.
the very next sort of joke is that both Iori and his blonde-haired friend weeb to the max. I don't
Yeah,
actually
which is
remember
on
his name.
full display this episode.
Yes. They have a competition. So neither of them really want to sleep on the floor because, there's not enough space. Oh my god.
Incoming transmission from Alex.
Apparently
There's
his
some
parents
kung
are
fu
just like
fighting.
slapping the shit out of each other. At least on the ABC podcast, we don't condone domestic abuse.
We do not condone domestic abuse. However, if your family regularly engages in such high-flying martial arts as was featured in the motion picture Big Trouble in Little China, go ahead and send it to us in a video.
Yo, that fucking shit. I fucking love that movie.
The movie is awesome. I think aren't they making a sequel or a reboot
no,
or something?
Making a reboot of Kung Fu Hustle.
Okay.
I know
Sad
my
that they're not doing a
Kung Fu
reboot.
movies.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yep. Yeah. Let's go on a tangent real quick. Big Trouble in Little China. The main character, was it Kurt Russell? No, it wasn't Kurt Russell. He just died.
No.
Oh my god, Snake. His Snake from Escape from New York. What's his name? Oh my god.
No, it is Kurt Russell.
It's Kurt Russell? Okay, yeah, Kurt
Yeah.
Russell. I'm thinking of Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds died.
Yes, you were thinking of Burt Reynolds who just
Yeah.
passed away.
Rest in peace, Burt
Rip
Reynolds.
Smokey.
Rest in peace, Gator.
And Gator 2. Even though there wasn't a Gator 2.
That was called Deliverance. Or wait, no, Deliverance and then Gator.
Yeah.
I know.
Gator 2 was Archer's reboot in which there was going to be airboats.
Yeah. Anyways, Kurt Russell, he was absolutely fucking useless in that movie. The real
Oh, yeah, he
main
was
character was the Chinese guy.
Yes.
But
Wang
man,
Chi, as portrayed by Dennis Dunn, was absolutely the main character
Yeah.
of that movie.
because fucking Kurt Russell was so fucking useless. He doesn't do anything. I think he literally gets himself into trouble the entire fucking time, and then
Yes.
only gets out of it because he has an Uzi.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my god. We need to watch that movie again. We need to have an ABC podcast about the movie and a couple of extra Kung Fu movies. Anyways, back to Grand Blue.
Doesn't that also, just talking about one more
Yeah.
thing about Big Trouble in Little China, doesn't the movie end with somebody getting run over by his truck, and that was like the most proactive thing he did in that entire final sequence?
Possibly.
I just remember
Yes.
at some point his truck comes into play, and it is involved in killing somebody,
He
and I
crashes
was
his
like,
truck into one of the buildings, I think. But
Okay,
really,
that makes sense.
it's the mystical old Chinese guy who saves the day because he like fucking has fucking mystical powers and just zaps the shit out of the bad guy.
oh yeah,
What a fucking wonderful movie. Yeah. Back to Grand Blue. Yeah, so the main joke for the first half is trying to figure out who's going to sleep on the floor. The way that Weeb to the Max and Iori decide to, figure out who's going to sleep on the floor is by playing a game called Who Can Stay on the Banana Boat the Longest.
yes.
And, because they're shitty people, they start spraying each other with tanning lotion to try to get each other to fall off the banana boat.
First, they have the exact same idea, which is grease up the handles on the side of the banana boat with
Yes.
tanning oil, to which they both get upset and yell at each other for pulling the exact same stunt because they're both fucking idiots.
Geniuses.
Yeah, and Porchisa is stuck in the middle for this entire event. So then they, the jet ski takes off, and they are all three of them stuck on the banana boat as it tears off along the water.
Yes.
And both Iori and blonde hair Weeb are like full on dug into the bottom of their banana boat trying to stay on with their feet. And so they both try and distract each other by shouting out something that they would be interested in. Blonde hair shouts out that there is an AV actress, and Iori retaliates with "There's your favorite voice actress." And then they start spraying each other's feet with tanning oil. And then, of course,
They
there
both
is a
fall
sharp
off.
turn, and they both fly off.
Yep. During this time, Keiki is not really seeing this for what it actually is. She believes that, you know, Chisa's having this cute moment where she gets to like grapple onto Iori and, you know, hold on for dear life. When in fact Chisa's just really pissed off that both people she's next to are complete fucking idiots.
Yep, she was just stone-faced the entire time. And,
Exactly how I like it.
But Keiki could not see that for what it was, and so when they get back to the beach, Keiki, of course, wants to then go on the banana boat for herself so that she can
Engage in some
live.
Iori hand-holding.
Yeah, Iori hand-holding, the fullness of her youth, I think is how she phrases it. And of course, everybody's down for her going on the banana boat with two guys. It's just both of the upperclassmen instead.
Who know exactly how the boat's going to move and don't flinch whatsoever.
It is the smoothest ride ever, apparently.
Yeah.
For them.
So
they go back to the whatever apartment thing they've rented out.
The Airbnb.
Yeah, the
Sponsor
Airbnb.
podcast.
Yes, Airbnb, sponsor our podcast, please. I don't even know if they do sponsors.
I don't know who the fuck cares.
Who the fuck cares? We don't have actual sponsors. So they go back, and they are suddenly reminded that there was a competition going on to see who got to sleep in the bed and who had to sleep on the floor. And so, after a careful video review by the upperclassmen, they realize that Iori has lost due to wave interference. And so, now that everyone knows that there is a problem in the men's side of the house, the solution is that Iori will spend the night with with older sister and Azusa, which this episode introduced me to a very wonderful fact about the relationships of the voice actors. Iori and the older sister are brother and sister.
They're actually siblings.
Their voice actors are actually siblings, which I think is pretty cool. That is a very talented family, I guess.
It's cool, but definitely I think this episode may or may not have been, you know, a little awkward. So in this episode, in this specific scene, you are watching that girl, your older sister, and your real life older sister, basically flash her tits at you.
Yeah.
Respond.
You're watching your older cousin, who's voiced by your older sister, as she sleeps in her very revealing nightie and is completely exposed, and you can take advantage of her. How comfortable are you both with this scene?
How much money are we getting? That's the real answer to that question.
$1.
I'll do it.
Money done. But yes, so they spend the night together with absolutely nothing happening. Iori attempts to call for backup from blonde-haired idiot, but
blonde-haired idiot is a blonde-haired idiot and doesn't care.
Does not care. Full on asleep, doesn't hear the phone going off at all, and so Iori spends the night in that room, stuck in, I don't know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that kid was pitching a tent, and he should have probably been using that fucking booklet to just cover up whatever was down there. Whatever business was happening there.
I was surprised that was not a joke. As they zoom out, you like zoom out, just slowly see the tent
and there's
come
like
into
a triangle.
view. That was what I was expecting from that scene. I was kind of upset we didn't get it.
No, that's too vulgar, Nick.
Oh yeah, that's too vulgar. They're naked like 50% of the time, but the tent would be too vulgar. But yes, so then the next morning comes around, and Iori tells everybody else that he had an awful time sleeping, and nobody believes him why, right up until the older sister and Azusa come out of their room in, like, the most smoking hot babe poses possible for people who just woke up. At which point, my favorite thing, which is where Iori questions whether blonde hair has seen the light, to which he apologizes to his 2D waifu.
Oh, Blondie.
He always has to stay faithful to his waifu. That's what it's about.
I saw the light, and the light was shining.
That light was too damn hot. Too hot. Damn.
We start out with this next day where they actually go and take the exam for their license. Throughout the time, Iori's just thinking about those knockers.
Yep.
Writing down boobs for most of his answers to the license questions.
Yep.
But she just slapped the shit out of him. To which I
Brandon
replayed
had to
that
take
a
a
couple of times.
pause.
I
or,
replayed that multiple times.
Yeah.
Iori snaps out of it. Maybe? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I assume he snaps out of it because he passes the written exam, and then we start the actual exam where I don't know why there's like no instructor there. I guess it's like a sort of honor code system where they just like let anybody proctor the exam because
Yeah.
the fucking older cousin's doing it for them. So I guess she's really serious about safety because she is thinking of failing Iori.
Right. She may be like a licensed instructor. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. But anyways, yeah, we have a couple of laps here and there where they're trying to do these safety maneuvers and they kind of can't. Iori can't sink. Fucking Keiki sinks too fast. They're trying to get the water out of their helmets and they can't. Not helmets, their masks and they can't.
Their
do
masks.
It.
They try and clear it out of their eye.
Keiki once again fucking cares about an indirect kiss, whatever the fuck that means, because I don't know.
Keiki just can't get too close to Iori when they're doing the octopus line.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, when blonde hair and Iori have to do it, they immediately go full on aggressive and like start to throw hands.
Yeah.
We learn about how air pressure works and how they're all noobs and can't regulate their air pressure, but how it's important not to lie.
Friendship. Friendship is magic.
Lying makes us sad.
And then that's basically an episode. They all get together. They're like, yo, Keiki, don't lie. And she's like, okay. Lesson learned. The more you know. The magic rainbow appears across the sky.
The more you know.
PSA. And that was this episode.
Yep.
I'm excited for next episode because 100% I think we might see Chisa naked.
100%?
More like 50%. But I can dream, Nick. Let me dream.
Let me have my fantasies, damn it.
Anyways, next episode is all gonna be about how Keiki thinks Iori and Chisa are bumping uglies, or at least almost close to it. But really? It's obvious that's the fucking joke. That's the extended joke for the fucking episode. But the real joke is, I was just actually showing him how to dive like not a fucking idiot out in the fucking nighttime. Although I'm pretty sure diving at night is fucking dangerous.
I would assume, because it's dark as fuck.
Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of posts on Reddit about like how like there's like these caves and underwater caves, and one of the big I'm gonna mute him. Oh my god. One of the fucking caves, like there's just a sign outside that says, if you want to go in, but you're probably gonna die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal. Yeah, it don't fuck around with that shit.
But yeah, we're getting some real diving in our diving anime. Or to say, they're ruining my drinking anime with their diving.
So that was these episodes.
I was promised aggressive alcoholism to make me feel less bad about my life.
I mean, they're still alcoholics. They just didn't drink this time.
They went an entire episode without drinking, Brandon. How could they even call themselves alcoholics?
Shit, that's right.
Yeah, they went an entire day without drinking.
An entire fucking day. What are they doing? Fucking going diving in my drinking anime.
Well,
who do they think they are?
They are the Grand Blue crew. They're the Scum Squad.
They are the Scum Squad.
So I guess moving on to manga. This one manga I was reading for a while now, about a year, has finally ended. It is a spin-off of Sakano, where it's just about Utaha. Yeah.
The one person Brandon cares about.
The one person I cared about from the fucking episode from the show. I still haven't watched the second season. Anyways, this spin-off spans 3 years in which she finishes up the novel she was writing from the anime, and then actually gets an anime for it. A lot of this manga was about how you get an anime produced from a light novel.
Okay.
All interspliced with her being thirsty as fuck trying to get the MC's dick.
Nice.
But for honestly though, I wasn't here for the story. I was here for the fucking Utaha lewds. 100%.
Were there Utaha lewds?
There were enough, yes.
Okay.
I was satisfied. But yeah, we finally get to the ending. And I was just kind of scrolling through. I didn't really care about how it ended. But they finish up the story, so the anime can finish up and get a second season, so that can finish up along with the last volume of the light novel that she was writing.
Okay.
But the very last chapter is basically Utaha just trying to fuck the main character. That is the entire chapter. Is she gets drunk and starts to fuck this kid, and she finally fucking does it.
Wow.
But yeah, they actually have sex. The main character and Utaka actually have sex, which was honestly surprising. I thought it was going to end in some stupid joke, which it kind of still does, because afterwards, she wakes up, she's naked, she doesn't know she's naked, she goes over to her bathroom, she's like, oh shit, I'm naked. Why am I naked? She goes out to her fucking bedroom and sees the kid, and he's got scratch marks all over his back. And then the next reverse shot of Utaha isn't oh my god, my goal's achieved, I finally did it, I had sex with this kid, I we're finally together. Her face screams, oh my god, I was only joking, I was way too drunk for this. It's an immediate, oh no, what did I do? She doesn't look happy, she looks like she made a mistake.
She's had 3-year-long tequila goggles.
Yeah, she's like, oh no, I thought I knew what I wanted, I was wrong.
The dude that I brought home from the bar after last call, I thought he was a 6, but he's actually a 3.
Ooh. Damn, a 6 in alcohol. Ooh. Let's see.
Dude, tequila goggles, they're brutal. Tequila goggles and last call desperation. It's a bad mix.
Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. She is not thrilled that this happened.
Are you going to
There
post
you go.
Oh.
She's like, oh no! This is the last panel that you see for this manga.
That just screams immediate regret.
Right? What a fucking ride, though.
Was it worth however many chapters
No,
and a
it
year and a
wasn't.
half of your life? It was not.
There's 4 chapters that you should read, and that's it. The rest you can just fuck right off.
Okay.
There's there's one with her birthday. Another one where she gets drunk as shit for the first time, and then this time, and then another one. But they're all pretty funny. The rest of the time, they kind of just worry about the anime, and I didn't really care.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an okay. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're a Taha fan, you probably already read this. Who really gives a crap?
Alex, have you been reading manga lately?
Manga? No. I did watch this YouTube short French anime.
Reading it.
It's called Pee Poo Doo. And yeah.
Pee poo dude? Does he pee and poo as his power?
PEEPDOO.
Peep dude? That's peep dude.
Oh wait, no. Hold on. No.
much have you drunk today?
PEEPOODO.
I got half of that. All right.
All right.
Poo do.
Yeah.
Is it peepodo though? Maybe. Peepodo. Oh, actually, the O's silent. It's French shit.
Yeah.
It's actually Pepe.
It's there's 8. They just decided to, hey, fuck it, we're gonna put all these 5-minute shorts on YouTube, and just are waiting down the clock till they get banned, because Jesus Christ, these episodes. You know how in Grand Blue, in the earlier episodes, 5 minutes felt like an eternity?
Oh my god.
Yeah. This show has the same feelings for me when in their later episodes. It's
it just keeps
Jesus.
going on, but you don't know when it ends.
Yeah, and I don't know if I like it or not, but then at the end it's like, okay, no, I like it. God damn it.
It was the
I'll
macabre
watch one
interest.
more.
Yeah.
What was that, Nick?
No, I was just saying, you get to the end and you're like, I don't know if I like this, but I'll watch one more.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
GTR. Oh my.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
That guy has no ass.
it's all in French, but the subtitles are really good.
Hey, you can
So
see the poo.
You can't.
Yeah. If you guys actually watch it, just don't stop. Keep going, because oh my god.
Just don't stop.
Yeah,
Don't ever look back.
You're gonna want to stop. Don't. Just keep pushing forward.
Everything
Pretty
your body will
much.
tell you. Stop.
It
But you have to
doesn't.
keep
It
going.
doesn't stop, and it keeps getting quote unquote better each episode.
It's very almost resounding recommendation.
Almost. So, an extra thing. I was out with my friend today, and I was going to tell him, to keep watching Attack on Titan because he was a huge fan of the first season, hasn't watched the second season. But in order to entice him, I basically told him about how this one character becomes, a bigger deal. The short blonde-haired girl from the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Her.
He didn't really know who he was talking about, so I decided to look up a picture of her. And on Google, I looked up, her name,
Yep.
Attack on Titan, and then I got a Google not a preview, what's it called?
I don't know. What are you trying to go for here?
Something that it's trying to predict what you want to say.
Uh,
Recommendation.
Autocorrect?
I saw
Yeah.
a Google recommendation, and it was a spoiler, but it made me wonder what the fuck had to happen to get to that point. I am just ready to find out what had to happen for this recommendation to be a thing.
Have you been watching Attack on Titan?
I didn't watch today's episode. It's got 7 gold stars, so
Oh.
something happened, which may or may not tie into what I just fucking saw, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Now you've got me wondering. I don't want to know what it is.
Okay.
I have to watch Attack
Yeah,
on Titan to
'cause I
get.
still haven't. I haven't even gone on season 2 yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It was, well, even up until this point, a bunch of shit already happened that's fucking awesome, but this is just extra. I don't know how to feel. There's a question I want to ask, and I want to ask to you guys, but I know it's going to spoil everything for you, so I'm not going to say it, but I am ready to find out how this happened.
I mean, hey, that's one way to get spoiled on shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
for some
Google.
foreshadowing, we made jokes about this actually in this episode. But that's all I'll have to say about that.
That makes me feel kind of uncomfortable.
I mean, watch it and find out. Reading Rainbow. They always used to say that. You're like, yo, here's a summary for this book. Read it and find out what happens next.
Reading Rainbow. Oh, LeVar Burton.
I didn't want to beat LeVar Burton, Jeffrey. Why'd you make me beat him?
All I wanted was a picture.
Community, for those who don't know what we're talking about.
Speaking of stuff that gets spoiled for you, that's basically me with My Hero on Twitter. Just everyone posting art and kind of spoiling, not really spoiling. It's just that I see this thing and I'm thinking 3 different scenarios that this could happen. That would
Okay.
make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's weird with My Hero because it's so popular that people I feel are reading the manga to start making their fan art weeks in advance.
Yeah.
And
Oh
so,
no, definitely.
it's so, I don't know.
Because let's see, Nick, you're up to date with My Hero on manga, right?
I read it all.
Let's see. So these you'll actually know what these are. Todoroki ramen scene.
Oh yeah.
Was it Question Boy getting a scarf?
Oh,
Okay.
Question Boy, isn't that the telekinetic kid? Not
Yeah.
telekinetic, but
The
Mind control.
Lelouch.
Yeah,
Shinso, yeah, Shinso, the general
Basically.
studies kid.
yeah, and
Does his scarf make his questions even more unbearable? Like, when he wears the scarf, you have to answer the question? Is that
no,
what it
don't
is?
worry about it. Don't worry about it. And
Okay, it doesn't really spoil anything because it doesn't matter. It's basically he gets a very similar thing to
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead scarf because Eraserhead basically takes him under his wing as like his protege.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
what I figured it was.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually glad this is how it is. Nick, what's my nickname on Discord?
Smite.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, did she get smitten?
No, it's something completely unrelated.
Yeah. Well, in terms of things that people who are watching the anime can look forward to, I think in probably the last episode of this season, we're gonna meet Tintin, which is gonna be great.
Tintin.
The Adventures of Tintin? Is he some short blonde kid with a dog?
He doesn't have a dog. He
Aw.
just has Tintin's face.
Oh my god. Oh.
Nick.
Oh, that's just your nickname. What's his actual name?
His hero name is Le Million. I don't remember what his actual name is.
Okay.
Oh, isn't that Fall Out Boy?
Yeah, it's also Vault Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of him as Tintin.
Okay.
His name actually... Oh, wait, no, it's Lee Million. Never mind.
Yeah, it's Le Million.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his actual name is. He looks like Tintin or Vault Boy
Okay.
in that they have like that. He has like that aggressive smile and really weird eyes.
Those
Oh.
soulless eyes.
I
He
already
has
saw him.
fucking soulless eyes. Yeah.
I saw the back of him this last episode.
Okay. Okay.
Which thing are we closest to that I mentioned, Nick?
Are we closest to?
Yeah.
Well, we're only just doing the Shinso thing right now in the manga.
Probably, yeah, close to the ramen thing, then.
I don't know. Probably the Smite thing.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I was talking about My Hero with Jeff a couple days ago, and apparently he saw. Apparently in the manga, no one fucking knows who the traitor is too. So I'm really glad about that.
Yeah.
Has he been
You
reading
can't get it
it?
spoiled for you.
No, he just he watched a video about people's theories about traitor, and I got to telling him like every time I see who's the traitor fan theory, it's always like the same person in the thumbnail. It's the electric kid, and so me and Jeff think that it's either Electric Boy or crossing my fingers, Invisible Girl.
Oh,
Nah.
poor Invisible Girl.
Oh, you're
'Cause-
a traitor.
Because it's really interesting if you watch the entire opening of this season, because at the very end, before she does the point and you see Deku, she has her arms around his neck.
Huh. I mean,
I doubt it,
I feel
but
like he's
like,
grasping at straws right now.
yeah.
I know I am. But I would really love it if she was the traitor.
So
Especially since I don't know how much input on the openings that the author has.
Probably very little.
yeah, like if anything, for the ending, it would have been Uraka who has a hand to Deku, but instead it's fucking Octopus Girl.
Octopus Girl?
Yeah, like at the very end, he's running on the fucking beach. The person who is front and center trying to grab his attention is Octopus Girl, not Uraka.
You mean Octopus Guy?
What, guy? No, sorry, Acid Girl.
Oh.
Okay.
I was like, ooh?
Yeah. Well, you confused me because there was a guy with literally octopus powers.
Oh, right. He's no Gang Orca, so fuck him.
He is no Gang Orca.
Yeah.
Gang Orca, best pro hero.
That's always.
That's not true at all, but, he's good enough.
Fuck you, he's the best crew hero.
He is not.
He's actually best genist.
It is, it is best
It's
genist.
best
Even though
genist.
he's in retirement. Well, sooner retirement.
Yeah.
It is best genist. Who's a straight baller, apparently.
Does
Recognized by the big bad at being so badass with his power that it's literally useless to everybody else.
Oh yeah.
That's how complex his power is. Literally, he's the only person qualified to utilize it.
do we see the bunny chick with Pip-Boy?
Does she have the sharpest fangs?
She does not. I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember how they all get introduced. Because you meet a whole bunch of people. You get to meet Fat Gum, who's great. Fat Gum is awesome. I love Fat Gum. Yeah. He's the pro hero who teaches Kaminari.
The Olympic chick?
No, Fat Gum is a dude. He
No.
teaches Kaminari the Red Riot.
Oh, okay.
Red Riot. I forget what his
Because
hero name is.
amongst other things I've seen from Twitter, there's like Olympic chick who has been like crushing watermelon demons or some shit with like her thighs,
Oh no.
and she's like pushing a fat dude for I don't know.
Fat Gum is great. I love Fat Gum.
All
Fat
right,
Gum is like reverse Choji. Well, he's actually he's actually exactly like Choji,
but probably useful.
but way more useful. Yeah.
Fucking Choji.
He's just fat all the time until he goes like super power mode, and then all this fat sucks in, and he just becomes all muscle.
Oh, okay, that's
Fat
pretty
Gum is
dope.
great.
Like Choji's butterfly mode, but
Good.
it's not fucking useless.
He won't die after using it, basically.
It's so spicy that I die afterwards.
I'm just waiting for the one Twitter spoiler that's just gonna be like, all right, that's it. I'm gonna start reading the manga.
Everyone
Well,
dies.
we're gonna get to fucking the 6 precepts of death in the next arc, which I love.
I
They
don't
are
think we're gonna get
great.
to it this season though, right?
No, we're not.
Oh
The
yeah,
season's only 25 episodes.
and it's almost ending. It's ending in like 3 episodes.
2 episodes, I think.
Two, 3,
And
yeah.
today was 23.
Hopefully,
Which reminds me, how should we choose next season's anime? Any ideas?
I kind of like the format we went with this time.
No, it's complete crap. We have to change it every single fucking season.
Yeah, Brennan just wants to do something different.
Okay,
Not because it was bad, just because he wants to do something different.
we'll close our eyes and random scroll.
That's what I did. That's what I did for this one though.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah, for okay, so I chose Grand Blue, and then for my second one, I actually didn't know what to do, so I just randomly chose it. I looked over to my other screen, and I saw that my mouse was over one of the anime, and I'm like, I'm gonna choose that one.
Well, you were the only one who did it that way,
So
so
yeah, we
Yeah.
can definitely do that way.
We could do
Nick, we can have a Shadowverse tournament. Each of us will be an anime.
yeah. So Brennan and I have started playing a card game to survive until the next release of Magic card sets, and so we've started playing this game called Shadowverse, just because it allows us to collect waifus. We have no idea how to play it properly.
Oh, no, the only way I built my deck was 1, do they have boobs? 2,
Oh, yeah,
1,
that's the other rule.
go back to 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only rule in deck building was that you were not allowed to use men. You weren't allowed to use any men, and you weren't allowed to use.
So there's 8 heroes, 4 of them are 3 of them or 4 of them are guys.
3 of them are guys.
3 of them are guys, and you can only use the 5 girl heroes.
Yeah, you can only use
Okay.
the 5 girl heroes, who all represent a different class.
Mhm.
You could only use cards with females. You could use any spell card because spells could be cast by anybody.
Uh-huh.
You had to use creature cards that were either females or skeletons because you couldn't tell what genitals the skeleton had.
Yep.
I mean, you can.
Or spirits. You could also use spirits because they could be female spirits.
Okay.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to use any men or animals.
Okay.
Animals.
Wasn't that what was the other thing you weren't allowed to use? I remember you weren't allowed to use men, and we decided there was something else you weren't allowed to use.
I think it was just men. Or if it looked like a male mammalian, then no.
Yeah.
But if it was just an animal, I'm pretty sure you could use it. I think I have like
Okay.
a fucking liger in my deck.
Okay.
I was actually thinking of something kind of like that. Like Nick, you tell Brandon, you can't choose an anime where there is a girl with red and
No,
blue
fuck
hair
you! You can't
on the
fucking
cover.
do that to me!
No, on the cover, something like that.
Fuck you, Alex!
Or Alex, you can't choose.
You can't choose garbage!
You can't choose an anime with the
Alex is the
with
one
a
who picked
sword.
Banana Fish, Brandon.
I said Banana Fish was gonna be good!
You didn't. We
Yes,
all
I did.
said everyone was like Banana Fish is gonna be weird and rapey and creepy and weird.
I said
and
it was
Alex
gonna be
was
good,
like,
though.
I'm gonna give it a chance.
Oh, no. I said, this looks like an interesting show. I don't know if it's one we're going to be watching, though.
I
but
think
I
think you said that
I
at
was
the
gonna watch
beginning,
it.
and then we all read the premise, and we all agreed it was rapey. But Alex was like, "I'm still gonna give it a chance."
I was going to give it a chance, too!
I don't think so. I think we
Play
should go
back
to
the
the tapes.
clips.
We're gonna go to the tapes. I don't believe you.
That's, oh my god, it's 11 weeks ago. I don't want to do that.
I mean, you could prove me wrong, or you could choose to not prove me wrong. It's your choice. The
I'm not
ball
gonna
is
prove you
firmly in
wrong.
your court.
Because I know I'm right, and that's all that matters.
I mean, I don't think you are right. Clearly, you don't know shit about cats.
What?
How did the cat prince get on the roof, Charlie? Well, see, what you don't understand is that cats don't obey the laws of physics.
I don't know
think that's
I don't know enough about cats to
I don't know if we've got cats to tell you that you're wrong, but I don't think you're right. Clearly, you don't know shit about cats. So the only reason Brandon was so upset about the not being allowed to pick red-haired shows with red hair girls in them, Alex,
There's always pieces of shit. And
because they're always pieces of shit, and Brandon wants them to be pieces of shit. And specifically, we're looking at the Emoto show of the season, which has a red-haired character that Brandon is excited to see if it holds
Question:
true for.
does she have pigtails?
No.
Okay.
That's usually the blondes.
I think she has short hair,
I don't think
if I
she's
remember
hair.
correctly.
Does she use?
It's been a while since I last saw the
Yeah.
character.
I
Okay.
remember her having longer hair.
The main character can not look like Kirito.
Oh, dude, that like narrows.
Wow,
the section
that
to, like,
is-
two shows.
Thankfully for Nick, you don't know what Goblin Slayer looks like because you never see his face.
That's fine.
That's okay.
He has a body and a suit of armor, and that's it.
Actually, I think I like Alex's idea. We each like have
Come up with a stipulation.
rule where we can't choose something.
Okay.
It can be a can't. It has to have or it can't have, whichever one.
Oh,
you
how
like.
about we each come up with like 5 rules? We put in a hat, shake up the hat, and take out the first 5, and that'll be our selection. Is like it can't be this. It has to have this, and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
All right, we can try that.
All right.
We'll see how far that limits us down to. We may have to vote on removing a rule.
We just somehow get the hottest garbage.
How
We're either gonna end up with the hottest garbage, or we're gonna somehow exclude everything.
about each of us has the veto?
Sure.
Also,
Okay.
I will just say this so I don't waste my veto. Don't put doesn't have etchy on it, because I'll do that shit immediately.
Why would any of us do that?
Good.
Seriously. I think I've tried to make an argument for an etchy show like every season we've been doing this.
I know, but like fucking the hot
I
Dog
do-
show is just hot garbage, dude.
Yeah.
It was hot I was upset about that too.
Yeah. Well, we figured out what we're gonna do for next season.
Yeah.
I will try to get David into this because Jeffrey does not want to be part of our group anymore. He's now voted out of the gang, and we're bringing in another kid to our gang.
Oh, but we should try to actually make a bingo card.
That'll be we'll do that for one episode.
A bingo card of trying to get people to say things.
Of just like shit that's gonna happen in this anime, or
Oh, okay.
or hey, Brandon is annoyed by voice.
Yeah. I mean, that could be things that happen in an anime. A voice that triggers Brandon.
Oh, that's a free card. That's a free spot right there.
that's the middle space right there. Especially if we were watching Citrus season 2,
Oh my god.
where it's actually just it's actually the spin-off of Citrus where it just follows pink hair the entire time.
Oh,
It's actually her telling the story of the sisters.
No.
Yeah.
again.
oh, one of the spots has to be Nick backs down from something.
He's never
Like,
been backed up from anything though.
no, like, oh, this is what I want. Then it gets like, oh no,
Oh no, I was wrong.
I do that a lot.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then followed by Alex's, I wanted more. It didn't go deep enough.
Yeah. Case in point, see Overlord Lizard sex.
It was amazing.
I don't know if we have recordings of me saying. I think we do have recordings of me saying the lizard sex is going to be hype, and then I don't talk about it for a while after it happens.
Nick, what about the losers
Because
section?
I
I don't
was
like to talk about it.
It was scarring to witness.
Definitely. Well, what would you like to what would you guys like to sell out today? Words. I got them
Words
out.
are hard. What would I like to sell out to? I guess in the spirit of Brandon mentioned it earlier, but I will sell out to the now deceased Burt Reynolds, who was awesome and was just a straight out G all the time. Fucking just pick any of his movies and they're worth seeing. Watch Gator, watch The Longest Yard, watch The Other Longest Yard with Adam Sandler and understand that it's a horrible movie, but it has Burt Reynolds in it and he's good. Watch Smokey and the Bandit. Again, he was just a straight out G. Watch Smokey and the Bandit 2 because they made a second one. Watch The Cannonball Run because it's like Smokey and the Bandit. Just watch them all. Watch everything that Burt Reynolds was in. That man was a gangsta in aviator shades.
Alex, would you like to go next?
Sure, I will sell out to Black Pills. It is a company that is funding French animation company Bobby Prod to create adult animation like Peepoo Do that you should totally watch. It's on YouTube for a limited time because once they find that, they are going to get rid of it like hell.
I mean, it's not actual penises, so I doubt it.
Oh, it is.
Oh. I thought it was just the drawing.
Oh, no. No. You would think, but no.
Okay.
In the background of every scene, they just have a guy doing the helicopter dick.
You guys should watch it.
Well, speaking of French animation, Radiant is coming out next season as well, which is by a French author.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Main chick looks fucking awesome. Can't wait. Fuck the main character because I don't really give a shit about him. I'm in it for the curly-haired bitch. Moving on. As always.
Naturally. All things must have order.
Yeah, I would like to sell out to. I had it at the tip of my tongue and completely forgot about it. So I'm gonna keep talking until I remember it. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna sell it to. Oh, I remember now.
Nice. Just in time.
Right? I'm gonna
Segue.
sell it to Pho. Because Pho is fucking amazing. Jesus Christ! If you've drunk too much, just get some Pho. That salty broth. That fucking awesome rice. Those awesome rice noodles. They just get you going. Thank you.
Get the
thank you
people
to the
going.
Vietnamese for Pho. That Pho is fucking awesome.
Thank you to the Vietnamese. Also, I'm sorry.
What?
Just
Why?
in general.
Why would I be
don't know.
sorry?
I don't know why you're sorry.
I'm not sorry. You should be sorry. Fuck you. You
A
white
general
devil.
across the board. Brandon, please. My people fought a war not to be oppressed by your people.
I fucking love Pho. Well, thank you for joining us. I was screaming.
I am and will continue to be Nick.
And I will forever be Alex.
And I'm Brandon.
And this has been yet another episode of ABC. The disappointment abounds, ladies and gentlemen, but the audience continues to be imaginary. Thank you very much. I guess. Okay.
Okay.
I was like,